Hey guys, what's up? So I'm just gonna pop back in here like I didn't disappear for 4 months and start by reading you guys one of the creepy emails that I've gotten recently. A lot of these guys that send me emails, they are always under the impression that they can like help me in some way, or that I need them to find like peace of mind or something. They're all under this impression that they are my therapist. And I think it's very interesting because, well, yes, I'm very open about my problems and like my mental state and my recovery and everything online. I'm being open about that stuff so that other people who might also be going through something similar feel like they have someone to relate to. I'm not doing it to reach out for help. I have help. I have plenty of help. I don't need your help. This is to help other people. So I just thought I would clear that up. I'm pretty sure this guy is a troll. He goes by the name Mr. Bond, but he's a very persistent troll. And like, not in the way that most trolls are persistent. Like, it seems to be an unhealthy obsession rather than just like, I'm gonna fuck with you, ha ha ha, this is funny. Cause it's definitely like he's put in a lot more work than that would require. And I've got this guy blocked at this point because I was just really fucking tired of it. But I let it go on for 2 years. I let him email me for like 2 years before I was like, okay, I'm bored with this now. Just because I find it very intriguing what these people have to say, and I like to get into the minds of messed up people and try and understand them and try to get a better understanding of just that mentality, because I deal with it a lot. So, you know, keep your enemies close and all of that. So this is the first email I got from him. I don't think I had had any other points of interaction with this guy up until this email. I mean, I'm probably wrong. He was probably like in my cam room or something before this, and like that's how he thinks he knows so much about me. So he says, I hope you are improving. I have a good friend. She's top level at MAC Cosmetics. Maybe if you have a favorite item, I can cheer you with it. She is currently all over world doing fashion weeks, now in Paris. I think you like such things too. Also, do you notice how he has a similar kind of sentence structure to this other guy who emails me a lot? I just wanted to point that out. I don't think it's the same person. It's just interesting. Okay, so that first one was nice and everything, and I didn't respond to it. And he sent me that September 26th of 2016. Okay, so the next time I hear from him is on February 6th, 2017. Hey, your Instagram warrants a comment or two. Yeah, you're right. I don't know anything about your situation, and you never asked me for advice either, but I've got an opinion anyway. Of course you do. Tell me to fuck off, or just maybe you let me get you where you need to go. Your choice. I got nothing to lose, nothing to gain. Okay, so let me get this straight. You are coming and psychoanalyzing my life just out of the pure goodness of your heart? Is that what it is? Is that what you're wanting me to believe right now? Because it doesn't seem like you're doing this because you have nothing to gain. Otherwise, you would just accept no as like a perfectly fine answer and you would move on with your life. But you haven't done that. So let me just keep reading. I live on an amazing beach in a small village, 20,000 people or so, laid back, chill lifestyle, breathtaking beauty surrounds me, own my own business, work when I want to. Some people think I can see the future or I can see inside them. Intuition, premonitions, some of us unique gifts. You're not making art yet. Art is not about mass production. Which I don't know when he thinks I've been making mass-produced art. Like, I'm one person. I'm not fucking Disney Channel. Maybe you need to paint something real life, a fucking landscape or something. Plus, you need to get some sun. You can't look like your wall. Maybe you need to let me beat your ass in basketball or a flat-out foot race from house to sand every day for about 4 to 6 weeks. But if you commit, you can't quit. What gave you the impression I wanted to make those specific changes in my life? Those are changes you want me to make. I've never made like notion that I want to be less pale. Like, I don't give a shit how tan I am. The only times I do go tanning is like when I'm trying to get a tan line, just because that tends to sell porn better. Otherwise, I don't fucking care. And also, fuck basketball and fuck running. Like, no, I don't want to do that. Just because you find that to be an important thing doesn't mean I do. So weird. We both hate rules, but I'm not PC either, since I say it the way it is, and you want to debate every fucking word choice, so you name it, you label it anyway you wish, but let's agree on a set of ground rules. No social media, no phones, no internet, no drugs. You leave the past and present behind you. Hide out for 4 to 6 weeks, mind and body cleanse. Your goal is to regroup, discovery what and when it all came undone, so you can piece it back together into a different future. You just wasted another year, right? So name calling me won't help you. In fact, that's part of the issue. Basically, if you do this, I'm going to listen to your nonstop verbal cleansing until you're ready to hear the answers you need. So go ahead, confess all your sins. I think the saying goes like this: once a hoe, always a hoe. Is that true or not? So, like, you're contradicting yourself through this whole fucking thing, which I find hard to wrap my brain around, that you think you have all the answers, yet you can't even, like, write a fucking coherent sentence. Like, what the fuck is up with the zero punctuation where it's clearly needed and there's, like, 50 million run-on sentences? Like, I cannot understand what you're trying to say half the time. But also, like, are you saying that I can't change and I'm always just gonna be a hoe and whatever it is you think I am, but at the same time you desperately want me to change into your ideal version of myself, which I'm still not super clear on what that is? Someone explain. I have been trying to figure it out and I have no fucking clue. Okay, so this is what I responded, and I'm definitely in a different state of mind than I was a year ago, because this is about a year old at this point. So I'm definitely in a point where I care a lot fucking less. I'm not gonna say I haven't grown a lot in the last year either, because I have. That's like literally all I've been working on, is trying to grow as a person and like get my mental health in check. That's like literally all I've been working on. So it's kind of ironic that this guy is like, you'll see, but he gets really pissed off about the fact that what I'm doing is his whole plan. I'm just doing that minus him. Like, I am working on myself. I'm trying to fix my life. I'm trying to like get all my shit together, but like I'm doing it without him, so he can't stand that. But anyway, so this is what I responded. Honey, you're way off base. You wasted how long writing this nonsense? I haven't wasted a year. I met my girlfriend and lots of amazing people. I'm working through my trauma and doing art that I enjoy because I enjoy it and for no other reason. I don't give two shits about your pretentious ass, and you can go jump off a cliff for all I care. People like you are the reason I hate men so much. Okay, I'm gonna just stop this here because I hate that I have to clarify this, but I also feel like I should, because everyone takes everything much too fucking seriously. I do not literally hate men, okay? I think it's stupid when people just hate an entire group for no other reason than they are in that group. Yeah, just thought I would clarify that. Okay, moving on. So, have fun with your crusty life, homie. And yes, once a hoe, always a hoe. But I'm only a hoe when it benefits me, and currently it doesn't. So, you're barking up the wrong tree. Maybe you should look at yourself and see why you have so many issues with how I'm living my life. Bye-bye. So, that's what I said. And the only thing I would change now is I just probably wouldn't respond because it's, like, beneath me. But so, because I was so petty, I did a background search on this motherfucker, and I found his Facebook, which did match up with his email and did match up with the first name he uses on this, as well as the last name he uses on this. So it really seems like this is his Facebook, but he vehemently denies it. So whatever. I mean, it's really beside the point, but just thought I would give you guys some context because he does refer to that a few times because he's clearly butthurt that I looked him up. But anyway, I sent a picture of his Facebook to him and said, "You're clearly someone I should listen to. Is this your wife? She's cute.
treat her better, because I also sent a picture of him and his wife together that was on his Facebook. So this is what he responded to that. I figured you'd react that way. Most everything you imagine is based around sex, but I have no idea who that loser is, and I'm not married. You think you are so clever doing name searches so you can try and bust people on social media. That's fucked up, dude, but that's where your mind is at. BT dubs, I'm not trying to date you, so stay a lesbian for all I care. When did I say he was trying to date me? Did I say that? Did I say that anywhere? No, I don't think so. Was that a Freudian slip? Is that what your main goal is here? Because I didn't bring that up, you brought that up. You might have been cute once, but now you rock that crazy cat lady with dogs sort of a day away from another straitjacket look. So that was my only interest in writing you. I literally look no fucking different. Like, my hair is not blonde anymore. That's the only fucking difference. Oh, God. If you want to continue to live in denial, fine, but based upon your social media comments, even you think you're wasting your life. I definitely don't think I'm wasting my life. It's totally fine if I take some time to work on myself. And honestly, it'll just put me a step ahead in the long run anyway. Maybe you like playing the victim role. Maybe you wanted Bernie Sanders free stuff thinking other people will always provide for you. And now you're back to waiting on parental death. Okay, let me address that for a second. This is why I keep falling back on that. I think he's just a troll deep down. It's just a very weirdly passionate one, just because like he keeps bringing up all this political shit because he knows that I'm like liberal, and he thinks that like bringing up political stuff is like really gonna like hurt me deep down, which like I don't really give a shit. You can think whatever the fuck you want to. I probably can't change your mind on that, and I don't really care to either because it's not worth my time. So like yeah. And also, I didn't like Bernie Sanders because he gave away free stuff, which he didn't do. And I'm not even going to get into any of that political stuff. I don't really feel like I need to validate it because it clearly doesn't matter, and this person clearly does not know what they're talking about. Anyway. Oh, and the parental death thing, that's the other thing I wanted to say. Like, I don't know why he thinks sorry, I'm yawning. I don't know why he thinks that I'm like relying super heavily on my parents for money. Like, yeah, my parents help me out because they're nice and they care about me. But like it's not. He falls into this fallacy that like cam girls are all like gold diggers and that I'm like just huge gold digger and stuff, which is also not true. He also falls into the fallacy that I like beg for money, which is another thing that's not true. Like I have a business set up, and if people want to buy what I'm selling, then that's great. And if they don't, okay, that's fine too. I'm not asking anyone to give me money for free because I think that's stupid. And I have plenty of things that I'm selling that you can just buy instead. I really don't get why he keeps coming back to that point. Anyway, I bet everyone thought you had potential at 15, 16 years old, but you were a know-it-all then who stopped learning, and now in your early 20s, you're still a know-it-all trapped in a 16-year-old's mind. I definitely don't think like a 16-year-old. Have you met any 16-year-olds? I don't think so. And also, I'm fully aware that I do not know it all. I'm very fond of learning. Like, I have never said that I know it all, and I definitely don't feel that way, even though you clearly do think you know it all. So, like, yeah. I think this guy is really just like projecting a lot. And so, yeah, let's just think about everything he says from that point of view. As like, he's not actually saying it about me. He's actually saying this all about himself. So if we're thinking about that from his point of view, about himself, that kind of makes a lot of sense, you know? Because he does act like a fucking child. Because he keeps emailing me, and for no goddamn reason, because I literally stopped replying to him after about 4 messages. And he has been emailing me nonstop for a year since then. So like, what the fuck? And yeah, so he's probably one of those people that peaked in high school and now he trolls people on the internet. How sad. Anyway, moving on to the rest of this crazy email. It's going to be a huge fucking problem for you at age 30 if you're still living life on mom's couch. Oh shit, that was even more revealing about him. So we know that he's around his 30s probably, or he's lived past his 30s on his mom's couch, and he's now reflecting back on his life and thinking, holy shit, I wasted so much goddamn time being a fucking lazy asshole sitting on my mom's couch. Wow, what a fucking loser I am. I had a hunch your social media was all just fake BS trying to scam people into thinking you were suffering with some kind of issue. Con men, con women come in all shapes and sizes. You call it art, but have you ever wondered why your art looks just like your cooking or your floor where you keep your closet? I'm not sure what he's trying to say there. I think he's trying to say my art is messy, which it's not. Please don't send me photos of weird dudes and their wives. I thought you'd believe once a hoe, always a hoe. Maybe it's why you think you can always make money from sex. I'm sure you'll be a hoe anytime it suits your need too. Welcome to Trumpland. Re-education and wall building camp is headed your way, so keep doing what you're doing. Again, I don't know what he's trying to get at here, because I've already said that I was only a hoe when it benefited me. Because, like, why the fuck would I be a hoe when it doesn't benefit me? That doesn't make sense. And then the Trumpland, again, more with the trolling and the Pepe and the blah, blah, blah. Like, I get it. You come straight from 4chan. Move on. But yeah, so I didn't respond to that message. And so he said, just to be clear, I charge you for this service of giving your life back to you. I don't accept sex as payment, nor will I banter for your artwork or any other service you think has value. I'm a cash-only type of life coach. I don't recommend trying to slash out at people on social media for your hatefulness. I know to you it's a blood sport, but only evil people think like you think now. Yes, I did just call you evil, but we could work on that. Like, come on. Like, that's not gonna offend me. Like, I pride myself on that. So thank you. Whomever that dumb bastard is that you have photos of doesn't deserve your nastiness just because you think he's me. I'm not him, so don't try to destroy his life for no reason. Like, what was I gonna do? I wasn't gonna fucking dox him. Like, I was just gonna send you pictures of him being like, look, the anonymity does not go as far as you think it does. That was my only point with that. People get sued for that crap all the time, and your teenage child mind still thinks you're not going to be treated like an adult. I'm expensive, but I'll cure you. See, now doesn't this sound like the fucking French guy all over again? The thinking that I'm a teenager, like, treating me like a child, acting like they're gonna come in and, like, take care of me and fix all my problems because I'm such a young, stupid girl that needs a big man to come help her. Do you see the pattern here that's forming? The only thing I responded to that was, I guess we'll see what your wife says about that, but nice try, which, again, I was not gonna actually do anything because I don't actually fucking care that much. See, and then he kind of seems to have some self-awareness, again, which is why I have the feeling that he is just trolling. But, like, it's just some very in-depth trolling, so it's hard to see where the definite lines are here. But anyway, his next email says, at least we both have humor. I'm pretty sure I look a lot better than whoever that guy is, and she's not my type. I'd never married someone like her. What makes you think I'm male anyway? I was expecting you to start answering my questionnaire. I only sent you one of about 10. I know your attention span is limited now, so I didn't want to overwhelm you. I'll get you off the meds too. So is he like one of those fucking vaccination people? Because if that's who I'm dealing with here, then we have a problem because they're fucking nuts. And also, he definitely did not send me a questionnaire at all, which is kind of funny. So I didn't respond to that, and he kind of got butthurt, I think, because I didn't respond, because he sent another email. So this ended up being super long, and you guys said I should just cut it up into 2 parts. So if you want to see part 2 of this, click in the link in the description below, or wait for the end card to pop up. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't already, follow me on everything so you can see what I'm up to.